Example 2. Below is an example of how I reflect in my journal. I first write down all the emotions I am going through, and then I try to reflect to see what is going on here. In this case, I fought with my husband about something, and he accused me of being proud and sensitive to criticism, and my reflection is a sort of stream of consciousness babble that helps me get my feelings out. I don't compose my reflection. I let my feelings pour all over the page. Jennie's reflections. I was so mad at my husband. I was so mad. He accused me of being so prideful and arrogant. I don't believe I was hearing those kinds of things from him. I didn't understand what I was hearing. I wish that he would listen to me more, but he won't. I was so upset with him. He accused me of not being a good wife. I think that I was so spiteful because he didn't think I was the best. I am always looking for some kind of affirmation. I am a person too. I didn't realize that I was that kind of person. I wish that I wasn't that kind of person. I wish that I wasn't all those things that he said I was. I really didn't like that. I really didn't like that at all. I wasn't fond of the fact he was accusing me of not being a good person. I am too proud, maybe too boastful. I share what I am thinking if people care to ask me. I work so much on myself that how dare he say those kinds of things to me? Am I too boastful? Am I too proud of myself? I don't want to say that I am. I don't believe that I am. I feel that the things he says to me is a terrible misrepresentation. I don't appreciate any of the things that he has said to me. It was really ridiculous. Am I too proud of myself? I don't think myself humble, not too humble, but maybe I am too proud. What do I really hate about him? He is so selfish and arrogant. He thinks he is better than everyone else, and he looks down at people. He has his nose in the air, and he thinks he is so much better than everyone else. That really gets me. It really gets me mad that he thinks that. Maybe I am too proud. I am too proud of myself. I want to scream. He thinks he is so much better than everyone else. I guess that is what I think of myself. This is a point in my reflection when I began to recognize my heart is suffering. I don't want to end my reflection by blaming him. I try to see what the situation is trying to tell me about myself. Then I begin to have a conversation with the heart that is suffering. It seems strange to talk to yourself in this manner, but this is how you save yourself. You must speak to your suffering heart and have a conversation with it. This proud heart that thinks it is so much better than everyone else, please come here and be embraced. Please be embraced. It is tough thinking that you are better than everyone all the time. Be embraced. You have been suffering for so long. You don't have to be so proud. You are just consciousness. You don't have to be so proud anymore. You don't have to be stuck in the thoughts that you are better than everyone else anymore. You are consciousness. You are a huge consciousness, so warm and bright. You are so wonderful. I know that you are. I know that you are so warm and wonderful. Please come here and be embraced by the warmth that you are. You don't have to stand so rigidly uptight with your nose down on the world. Standing up there all alone is quite lonely and an existence of suffering. Don't you feel that? How long will you fight to be on top of the world, always suffering like that? You, proud heart, please come here and let me embrace you and show you the warmth that you are. As I speak to myself, I usually receive a message from my core warmth, from the consciousness of Tomokichi Taike. Consciousness of Tomokichi Taike. The things you see in your spouse are the things you criticize most about yourself. You think, that cannot be me. Why? How? That is all his own behavior, so you think. It is not. He is your mirror, and all the feelings you have toward him are the feelings you have to yourself. You hate because he doesn't listen to you, so you have many hearts of hate, but you also criticize him for being selfish and proud and arrogant, better than other people. You are seeing the many hearts of yourself that despise, but you are also seeing the proud and arrogant, boastful heart that you have. He makes you angry, and you need to learn how to embrace that heart of rage and anger that arise within you when you fight. You also need to see your proud and arrogant heart you believe that you don't have. Then I begin to address my suffering heart. I try to embrace my suffering self with my heart of mother, and I speak to my suffering heart. Consciousness of Jennie. Hearts of hate, please come here and be embraced by my warmth. How long will you hate for? It is such a lonely existence, hating and hating. Please come here and be embraced by this warmth. I am so tired of hating and fighting him all the time. I am tired of expending this energy for something so useless. I am tired of it. Please come here, this heart of hate, and realize that we aren't better than anyone. We are just consciousness. It is time to embrace these hearts that arise to the surface when we are with our spouse. It is time to save these hearts. I feel like I don't know what to do, and I don't know where to go. I feel so lost when I get so mad and angry. I don't know what to do with these emotions. It is time to save these suffering selves that don't know what their existence is. Please listen to me. Your heart is consciousness. It is warmth and bright and embracing love. That is all. You don't have to hate any longer. There is no point in hating any longer. You are a heart of warmth that is spreading infinitely forever. You are a huge heart of warmth. Is there anything else that you need to remember except that this isn't your true heart? Your true heart is one of warmth. Your true heart is one of love. You are warmth. No need to hate and suffer like this any longer. Please don't hate any longer. Be bright, warmth that is embraced. Don't be angry and mad anymore. Just embrace these hearts that arise within you. It is time to do something about these emotions that are arising from you. It is time to embrace these emotions and tell yourself you are consciousness, warm consciousness that is light and huge. That is really what you are. That is your truth. Don't ignore the emotions that arise anymore. Immediately when they arise, reflect and change those hearts. How long do you want to be angry at the world? How long do you want to be angry with your husband when you aren't really angry with him per se at all? The dark energy of anger is coming out and venting and expressing itself onto your husband, but he is not really the object of your dissatisfaction. It is your own screaming heart that is reaching out to you, asking to be saved. That is the truth. Isn't it time you did something about it? Isn't it time you did something about these hearts now? It is true. It is time I did something about these hearts now. It is really time I did something about these suffering selves. I really want you to know it is time to do something about it. It is not time to ignore. It is time to realize, embrace, and change. It is the time to change. Example 3. The following is another example of reflection, meditation, and conversation with my suffering heart. This example is when I compared myself to those around me and felt jealous of their material possessions. Jennie's reflections. That's right, I always felt so jealous of other people. I felt so jealous of what material possessions they have. I didn't want to see my mirror. I didn't want to see my mirror, so I just ran away from them instead. I didn't feel like acknowledging my jealous heart, so I decided to ignore them. I was so upset and disappointed with myself for even being jealous. Here is where I start to try and speak to my heart of jealousy. I just want to tell my jealous self that you don't have to be jealous of these haves versus the have-nots. Money is not everything, and this physical world is not the truth. Your consciousness is your essential being. I understand you are crying out to me in pain. The only thing surfacing is this emotion's jealousy, but I understand that is suffering. I understand that is a true raw state of suffering. You don't have to suffer anymore. You don't have to be like that. Please come here and let me just embrace you and wrap my arms around you. Let me tell you that you are truly a heart of warmth. You are vibrations, energy, and you are warmth. This is your nature. Please don't forget that. Please don't forget that. Please see yourself for what you are. You are truly a heart of warmth. There's so much warmth. There's so much warmth, and a wide expansiveness exists in your heart. You are not just a heart full of jealousy and rage. You can become warmth. I will encircle my arms around you to show you what warmth is. Hearts of jealousy, sadness, come here. I embrace you. You are a heart of warmth. You are truly a heart of warmth. You live in a comparative world and think you are a little heart that is jealous of other people, but you are a heart that has run away from the warmth and forgotten the warmth. All you need to do is to fall into my arms and let me hold you. After speaking with myself and acknowledging the suffering heart of jealousy, my consciousness is happy. Subsequently, when I meditated, I began to feel joyful. Consciousness of Jennie. I feel so free and happy inside. I feel so happy that every day I wake up and am excited to meet my false selves. I am ready to meet these suffering hearts and change them to warmth. Every day is warmth, happiness, and joy. I feel so happy that I can finally meet these selves and save them. I am not escaping them, but I am returning these selves to the original state that I am. I am turning these selves to what my essential consciousness is. I am returning myself to the warmth that I am. That makes me so happy. I am so excited and happy that now I know how to make myself happy. I finally understand how to save myself, and that brings me such tremendous joy and happiness. I don't know how to put this excitement into words. I'm so happy. Let me tell you that warmth is what you truly are. I know you are feeling alone and sad, but that is your darkness overcoming your warmth. Your true self, the true you, is a heart of warmth and will always be a heart of warmth. The essential nature of yourself is truly joyful, happy, and grateful. Yes, I feel embraced by the warmth. It is so warm and bright. I don't feel lost or sad, lonely anymore. I don't feel jealousy, hate, or anger anymore. Why did it take me so long to find this heart? I know inside I have been screaming to find a place to call home. This is my home, this heart of warmth. I am so happy to find this home. This is the truth. To all the consciousnesses out there looking for answers, this is the truth. If you question whether this is the truth or not, please give it a try. Try to reflect on Mother. You will feel something in your heart, just as I have. You won't regret that you gave it a shot. For so long I have been suffering inside in pain, feeling lost and hopeless, feeling angry and disappointed with this physical life, feeling jealous and hating others. I know these hearts, please. I know you are knocking on my door. I want to embrace you. Please come to my warmth. We are all consciousness. We are not physical bodies. There is no death because consciousness is eternal, and we all have the opportunity to change. My heart has been waiting. It has been waiting for this opportunity to speak with myself. speak with my many dark and lost hearts. I speak to myself and encourage my suffering heart to find the warmth. I know this conversation with your suffering self seems odd, but this is truly the only way to save yourself. You must address your suffering heart and ask how it has been suffering. Then tell it to return to warmth, its origin. That is not the way. We are consciousness, and we all live within the flow of consciousness. Don't turn your head to the hole. Look around you to the sky. That is where the warmth is, where Mother's consciousness, where we can remember. Turn your face and look around. You will see there is true warmth, vibrations all around. Can you feel them? Suffering heart, do you feel this? Everybody, you live these lives that you thought were true, but you are not your physical body. You are consciousness and energy, and we live together. You are not suffering or hating anymore. I am telling you, you are not. I am right here waiting for you to turn your face. I want to tell you, you are not a physical body. You are warmth and heart of light. You don't have to suffer there anymore. Please turn your heart to the warmth. Be surrounded by the warmth and let go of your suffering hearts. Realize you are vibrations and consciousness. Suffering heart, we are living together and we have the same body. After addressing my suffering heart, this is what it had to say. Consciousness of Jennie Lai's suffering heart. I think I feel some warmth that you are talking about. I am not alone anymore. I don't have to hate anymore. I don't have to hate others anymore because I start to realize my heart is consciousness and I am living in the flow of consciousness. My heart is warmed. It is bright. It is these vibrations of energy. I am consciousness. I am energy, vibrations of warmth. I am. Thank you for waiting for me all this time I was suffering. I thought I was all alone, but I am not. If I turn to my heart and let it be embraced by you, I feel warm. I feel I am changing and starting to believe I am consciousness. I was scared and lonely for a long time, sad in my misery. I feel something exists out there. There is a flow of consciousness out there, beyond my body existing. I don't want to suffer anymore. Then I received a message from my core warmth. You don't have to suffer anymore. Don't have to suffer anymore. You are a heart of warmth, and all here together living in the flow. Please turn your heart. Be embraced by the warmth. Doesn't it feel so lovely, comfortable? Yes. You are consciousness, all our consciousness living together. Example 4. This is an example of your core warmth speaking to your suffering heart. Consciousness of Tomokichi Taike, message to James. Suffering heart, I am calling to you. Do you feel this heart of warmth? Do you feel this ever-expansive warmth? The heart I speak to you from is the heart of expansive warmth. It is always outreaching and embracing you. There is nothing to be fearful of. That is your dark consciousness speaking out to you. However, I tell your dark, fearful self that you have nothing to fear. The warmth is ever expansive like the sky, like the ocean so full of warmth. Do you feel these vibrations of warmth? Think about your mother when she held you in her arms and encircled you when you were a child. Didn't you feel safe and embraced? I know you felt safe and embraced. Your heart is one of incredible warmth. Please think about your mother and how she embraced you when you were a child and were scared. If you remember what you truly are, warmth, then you can your fear. Your darkness and sadness is nothing to be feared. These are just parts of you that have lost their way. They have forgotten their essential nature, which is warmth. I am asking you to look within your heart to find the warmth. Now is the time that change is upon you. I know your heart is suffering, but there is a wonderful opportunity for you to see what is true in this world. I think that if you don't take this opportunity to figure out what the truth is for yourself, then your darkness will take you into a downward spiral. It will take you into the depth of your darkness. Please remember your heart is wide and open like space. Your heart is as large as the universe, and your warmth is equally encompassing. The true essence, nature of man, is warmth and vibrations of warmth. Please take a moment to sit quietly and think about your mother, and think about what she has done for you. I think you will find that she has always been giving and sacrificing. She has loved you. You are warmth. You are not that suffering ball of fear. Please keep an open mind and heart. I believe you will find that over time, the medications cannot help you get rid of the fear and anxiety in your heart. Drugs may not be able to cure that. I am speaking to your heart always. Please remember the warmth in your heart. Please take the time to think about Mother. I am waiting for you. I know it is very difficult for you this time right now, but look within your heart to find your warmth. Remember your mother encircling you, embracing you in her arms. You didn't have a worry or care or loneliness or sadness. You were so embraced in that warmth, and you were so secure. I want you to find your security again. The warmth is what you are. You are this secure, warm being. I know you doubt the things I am telling you. You think this is hocus pocus. Regardless, consciousness is real. You don't die after your physical body dies. It will no longer exist on this earth. You can change your heart. You don't have to be suffering or sad anymore. Turn your heart to the warmth that you remember from your mom. Turn your heart to the warmth. I don't want you to forget what your true heart is. Even if you end your life right now, if you cannot find your true heart and your warmth, you will be suffering after the death of your physical body. Even when you move on from this physical life, there will be no happiness there. All around you, all the time, circumstances that cause you anger, jealousy, happiness, killing, hate, all opportunities within your everyday life to see the dark hearts that don't realize their true heart. The mission upon you is to look at these emotions one by one and call them forth and ask them to return to their true state of warmth. That is what this study is about. Your waking day is an opportunity through your spouse, through your friends, to see the emotions that are arising within you and deal with them. It is not an opportunity to blame them for causing these emotions within you. It is an opportunity to look within your heart to see these emotions and call them forth and embrace them. Say, hello, heart of anger. Please remember that you are not a heart of anger, but one of warmth. I want you to return to your heart of warmth. I embrace you with this heart of warmth. I don't want you to be suffering. Any heart that isn't a heart of warmth is suffering. Jealousy, hate, pettiness, complaining are all hearts of suffering. Your hearts don't need to be suffering any longer. When you call them out and ask them to return to their true heart, this is all you can do, and embrace them. Once you find the true warmth within your heart, your warmth can take those emotions, suffering hearts, and embrace them. Turn them into hearts of warmth as well. This is what we are striving to do. I am asking you to look at your everyday heart and embrace the hearts that arise within you. Once you embrace the hearts within you, everything around you in the physical world will become peaceful. Look at the world through your heart. Look at the emotions your everyday life brings about. Look at all the feelings that arise within you in every circumstance. If you live with your in-laws, when you are with your spouse, reflect on the emotions that your spouse incites within you. He may cheat on you or lie to you. He may not treat you well, but the first thing to do is look within your heart and call your suffering heart out. Heart of anger, you don't need to be angry anymore. I know you have been angry for a long time, and this is all that you know, but I am speaking to you to embrace you with this heart of warmth. Once you begin to do this, you will see change in yourself and within the world around you. The husband that once made you so angry will make you less angry, and you will see. Once change begins in your heart, the physical world will follow your heart. Your husband's typical reaction to you will change. Do you understand? This is the law of vibrations of warmth, the flow of consciousness. Once you see the darkness within yourself and concentrate on yourself as the problem, you will see life in the physical world will become more peaceful and orderly. Start the change from within, dealing with your emotions. When you see your husband and he makes you so angry and bosses you around, look at the heart that says, "Who do you think you are?" Look at this heart that believes, "I am better than you, so who are you to tell me what to do?" You don't have to be like this anymore. You don't have to suffer anymore in the belief of your superiority over others. You don't have to be on your throne anymore. Please, life is not about this. Your relationship with your spouse can be so much more than this. Please come here and return to the warmth. Stop spinning out of control, fuming off more negative energy. Please come back and embrace yourself many times over. Embrace yourself repetitively. In the beginning, your emotions run your life, but as you reflect on Mother, idolatry, begin meditations on Mother, you can change these emotions little by little, and eventually your heart will find the warmth within, and you will change into vibrations of warmth and happiness.